Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome each and every one of you to yet again a new League of Legends video. So hope all of you are enjoying Season 7 or Pre-Season 7 so far. I'm liking it quite a lot. I'm just spamming the hell out of Assassins. I'm having a lot of fun. The changes feel great, and I cannot wait to get some more ranked footage out for you guys and play more Assassins, more Zed, because I am feeling quite good on them. So the next video I release should be a ranked gameplay playing in the flex queue doing the placements, but before we get into that, there's something else we have to talk about. One of the biggest things that came with the new preseason changes is of course the mastery changes. So there's a lot of different things happening there. There's a few new keystones, there's other keystones that got essentially reworked, but there's definitely one specific part of the tree that I have to focus on because I definitely think this keystone is quite broken, and while everyone is just focused on all the assassins and all the changes happening to them, a lot of people might be missing out on this very big and important part of the preseason, which I believe will also be quite the defining factor in shaping the meta. Not for mid lane, but definitely for support and jungle and maybe even top lane. And the mastery trait I'm talking about is not going to be Greenfather's Gift, even though I do feel like this one is also quite good for top lane, support, junglers, and even maybe for some ADCs. No, even though this is great, this is not the one that's going to be defining the meta for certain roles, because that keystone is going to be, without question, Courage of the Colossus. This thing is just kind of ridiculous. Once people start to realize the power of this keystone is going to become defining in the meta. You're going to be seeing a lot of initiation type junglers, top laners, support champions, people that can utilize this keystone to its fullest. So what does Courage of the Colossus do? Well, it simply gives you a shield for 10 HP plus 10 per level plus 7% of your maximum health for each nearby enemy champion for 4 seconds after hitting an enemy champion with hard CC, only a 30-second cooldown. So don't forget, this is 10 plus 10 per level plus 7% of your maximum health per enemy champion. So this can stack up to 5 times, which can go up to maybe even almost 2000 HP from a shield. And this also sort of begs the question, what exactly is hard CC? What does that mean? Well, the best way to put it, or the simplest way to put it, is it's pretty much anything that is not a slow. So is it a snare, a suppression, a stun, a knockup, and things like that. Something that just makes the enemy champion not able to perform all of their actions fully. So like I said, this keystone is going to be almost meta defining or meta changing. A lot of new champions that are going to be very strong at initiation are going to be coming up and uprising and just becoming the better champions to pick for many of the roles. So obviously the next thing we should do is take a look at some examples of champions that can easily fit this role and that could potentially become very popular and just more or less the meta type champions. So if we're going to take a look at top lane, then we can definitely have champions such as potentially Hecarim, maybe someone like Jarvan, Malphite, Maokai, Sion, Poppy, maybe even Tahm Kench or Nautilus. All of these champions have plenty of hard CC in their kit. They're all very good at initiation, so I mean, very good champions that can utilize this keystone to its fullest and just be extremely obnoxious to deal with, still deal good damage, while also being very hard to kill because of Courage of the Colossus. And then we also have the jungle, where I feel like this keystone will be most prominent, and you have champions that can utilize this, such as a Mumu with his Q, his R. You have champions like Gragas, Hecarim, Ivern, as well with the Jarvan, Vi with her ultimate, Skarner with his ultimate, Sejuani, Rek'Sai, Rammus. You have Zac. You even have champions like Nautilus or Tahm Kench that can also go in the jungle. A lot of champions that can utilize this are very tanky and just can be extremely obnoxious. And last but not least, we also have the support role, where you have maybe someone like Leona, Alistar, Taric. Again, all champions that are very good at initiation, that want to be in the middle of the fight. They want to be more or less the first person to go in there and start a team fight for their team and just be taking a lot of damage. And this keystone is going to be able to let them do that and do that very, very well. So this is a very quick video that I wanted to bring up because, well, this keystone, I'm just noticing it quite often lately, and I'm really seeing the power in it. I'm seeing just how obnoxious and annoying it can really be, and just overall how meta changing it can really be, really making some champions just become very strong, very popular, and just utilize this keystone to its fullest, because this keystone is going to be one of the most used ones in those 3 roles, top, jungle, and supports, on the champions that initiate without question. So that is about it for this video, guys. I mean, there you have it. Wanted to bring up this topic again of a very strong keystone I believe will become very popular. If you enjoyed this video, or if you agree or whatever, definitely hit that like button to show your support. Make sure to share this with your friends, because as the games progress and as people become more accustomed to this patch and all the preseason changes, more and more people are going to slowly realize that, you know what, this keystone is actually quite legitimately broken and we have to be using it almost on every single champion, and start using the champions that actually utilize this keystone to its fullest. So make sure to share this video with your friends so everyone is up to date and knows exactly what's coming up in this current meta and this current patch. match. But either way, I thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to see you for my next video. Peace.